Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, this video is basically about consciousness, the universe, and how we live in a dual universe. Um, some of the things that I'm going to be going over with you today, I've some of it come naturally to me through my spiritual practices and stuff, through the books I've read and stuff, and some of the information that I've got come from this book called The Ancient Teachings of the Flower of Life by Drunvalo Melchizedek. Um, there's a lot of good teachings in there, but some of it didn't resonate with me anyway, and you've got to use your discernment through your journey anyway. So I'll use my discernment, and some of that didn't sit with me, but a lot of it is very informative. And yeah, like I was saying, some of it I knew before I actually read the book, but reading the book gave me more information and insight. So we're just going to be going over some of the stuff that I know and that I've read in this book. Yeah, so we're just going to be going over that, letting out the inner nerd. So bear with me and I'll hit you back up.
Alright, tribe, so let's begin. So basically, you can call it the Big Bang, how things started, like being in space. I call it the void, the nothingness. Um, this is before form and matter. Source, or spirit, if you want to call it that, consciousness, basically wanted to basically learn more, experience more. So basically, it kind of this is the only way to I can explain it. Basically, made a circle, and by making a circle, it took in all the information from around that circle. Um, Obviously, there was nothing. This is like the void, like being in space before matter. There's just nothing. So Source wanted to obviously expand and experience more after experiencing the first surroundings of itself. So after it wanted to experience more, it basically had to split in half to experience more, and that um, creates the Vatican Pisces. So this would be the creation of the jewel. So obviously, Source split into half. So it's two parts of one whole, should I say? And basically, from my understanding of it, from the universe in a way, this would have created the obviously good, good and evil, black and white, in and out, up and down to a certain degree. But obviously, there is no good and bad because um, they're just people points of view, should I say, and what you want to experience. Because at the end of the day, they're both two sides of one coin. There's just one in reality, really, when the other half merges back with the whole, should I say, if that makes any sense. But yeah, the Vatican Pisces is a symbol, and it's quite, yeah, you've got to do more research. I'm just giving you a basic understanding of it, of like how things started and before matter and stuff. Okay, so like I was saying before, um, obviously this is Source in the middle, and then it split itself into two parts to expand and experience more, and then it keeps duplicating itself to get a bigger understanding and expand and experience more. Obviously, a circle is like once you do a 360 of a sphere, you're going to take in information from every single angle. So that's how Source basically takes in information. That's what I believe anyway. But this is before matter, before solid objects matter, and so this is basically energy at the moment, should I say. I'll keep going over in my videos about energy, but this is more energy based than matter. So then obviously Source is in the middle. Source has split itself into half, made the Vatican Pisces, and that's created the dual, so light and dark, or good and bad, in and out, man and woman, should I say. And then obviously that wanting to expand and experience more, so it done another circle and to get information and experience that, should I say, and then basically duplicates itself and takes in information from all of its surrounding. So that basically, after Source has done that, all the way around, it basically makes this shape here. 1 second.
Alright guys, so basically the symbol that I'm going to show you now is called the Egg of Life, and basically after Source has experienced everything around that certain 360 degrees, should I say, it expands and duplicates so it can experience more of that. And then after all that has formed, it creates the Egg of Life. And basically the Egg of Life is the beginning of matter. And it's not by coincidence how the Egg of Life, if you check out, this is what atom looks like. The Egg of Life and matter, and the Egg of Life and atoms are exactly the same. It's no coincidence. It's a fact. So yeah, how did that manage to be? Like it's yeah, I find it fascinating. There's no way that was about a fluke, you know. Okay, so after the symbol of the Egg of Life is created, that creates an atom. An atom is made out of protons, neutrons, and electrons. I swear it is. I just had to Google that. That's bringing me right back to school. Jesus, yeah. So protons, electrons, and neutrons, they create an atom. So that creates form. And after googling it as well, atoms are found in everything in the universe. So basically after Source Spirit created itself and duplicated itself to become the atom, there's no coincidence that basically we are reflections of the universe, you know, like where it says in the Bible, it even says it, yeah, we are expressions of God. That's not by coincidence. That's just how the universe works. But at the very beginning of it, obviously, Source doesn't have form. Is it omnipresent? Yeah, it's everything and nothing at the same time, which I find it is very interesting. Um, all right, guys. So after we've basically not created the atom, created the atom shape, should I say, Source keeps basically duplicating itself to experience as much as it can through that whole growing and expanding, should I say, like going around in a sphere to experience everything around it, to gather information all around it, should I say, and then expanding and growing. And then it does it so many times, and then basically I'm not sure how many times it does it, guys. I don't know, but after it's done it to a certain amount of times, it ends up creating the flower of life. And the flower of life is basically everything there is. Once again, somehow I don't know, understand, it's sacred geometry, and the flower of life, that symbol goes way back to the Aztecs, the Egyptians. They found it in tombs and stuff. So there's something around the flower of life that has it's kind of sacred. I'm not. You got. I need to study it more to get a better understanding of it. But I know, obviously, once Source duplicates itself and expands, and it basically becomes that, which is like the whole universe within it. in a symbol or something like that. I can't I can't I don't know the word, but yeah, I can't explain to you exactly what it is because I don't fully understand it myself. But that's I can just give you the information that I know. If you know any more information about the flower of life, please hit me up. And then after the flower of life, source keeps doubling and duplicating itself once again, and it ends up creating it's called the Metatron's cube, which basically is also it evolves from the flower of life. And funny enough, I got the tattoo. I got the tattoo before I even knew what it meant or even have an understanding of it. And then I come to it was like it's not coincidence because nothing happens by coincidence. But I got it before knowing the understanding of it, and then since I got it, all this information and things are getting thrown at me about Metatron's cube. Is really weird. So Metatron's cube evolves from the flower of life, and basically Metatron's cube is like the all, should I say? So you have you have the atoms. It's very. I'm still trying to get my head around it. It's proper mind fuck. But yeah, the Metatron's cube ends up coming from the flower of life, and the flower of life comes from the Vatican Pisces, and Vatican Pisces come from Source. So Source duplicated itself, split in two to experience itself basically. So it's dual. So you have good, bad, in, out, light, dark. Should I say up, down? It is very. I'm still trying to get my head around it. Like the information's coming, but it's more than my brain can kind of deal with. It's really hard to understand it, but explaining it is a totally different thing. It's very hard. I think this is why bloody speaking is a shit way of communication. This is why other life forms and that they use telepathy, because you can get direct information without going around the house. And but yeah, that was basically it for the flower of life. And basically it even says it in human cells. Human cells start off as one ball like that, and then ends up splitting into two to make two balls. That's the first human cell that's made, and that's funny enough. It starts exactly how Source was created. It says it in this book as well, but like they're genuine fucking facts. But what was another thing? I'm kind of gonna go into about dimensions and stuff. Like obviously we're reflections of the universe. And obviously we're living in a dual universe. The universe is just made up. It's just how it is. So obviously you have man, woman, and man and woman makes child. So you have the dual, should I say? But then the dual can create one, if that makes sense. So it goes back to one. Everything starts with one. We are all one, and it comes from the whole. It's a lot. But yeah, so basically it starts off with the source, the Vatican Pisces, and then expands from that to create the atoms, which creates form. And the universe is measured by energy, frequency, and vibration. And this is another little thing. We're talking about density and the energy and stuff. So plants and animals, they're on the second density, so they would be classified as 2D, and humans are classified as the third density, but obviously the energy's rising, and consciousness is expanding like we're experiencing it. So we're transitioning from the third density to the fourth density. And the Earth might already be, I think Earth is already on fifth density, and we're just experiencing it on a physical level, while Earth is already energetically already on the fifth, if that makes sense. But yeah, that was just a little video about the universe and how it was all created, guys. It's a lot. My head's still fried. Like, the information comes in, I've got to try break it down. But if you like the video, you guys already know what to do. I was just letting out the inner nerd, having to do a bit of science. I ain't done the science in so long. But if you like the video, you guys know what to do. And I'm going to hit you guys up with another video where I get more insight to do another one. Peace, love, and light, guys.